Mark asked, I'm working on a proposal for an irrigation company that has 5 main services. 2 of their services rank in maps, irrigation and sprinkler services, but 3 are nowhere to be found. They do have location pages set up like this, company name / location / city name, okay? 6 counties with 73 pages. But each of those location pages, page optimization was for irrigation and sprinkler services, 2 of 5 for main services, thus not very good rankings for those 2 lines and nothing for the other core services. Question is, would you optimize each of the 73 cities for all 5 services on page, or build out 5 pages for each optimized terms on their own? I'm thinking the answer is the second option. I just want to be able to check. This will be a large project and the cost is very significant. So yeah, Brian, this is a very good point. I need to find my abacus too. I don't, Mark, this is a very confusing question, but I'm just going to answer it the best way that I can. One, I would say it's hard for me to answer this without seeing the content and seeing the pages for context for myself. But just generally speaking, right, let me just pull open our local SEO SOP. Right, so this is the SOP that all of you have access to inside of the Blueprint training. I will just walk you through what the general structure looks like for pages, right? Okay, here it is right here. Okay, so again, we work with lawyers, right? Very actually similar structure to how a irrigation sprinkler services company would be set up. What do I mean by that is that you have the site, right? So let's say you said that they have, okay, first and foremost, I usually only like to build out this structure when they have verified Google business profiles for each location, right? So like, first of all, I don't think you need the county in here. That's a little bit redundant. Maybe if you're, I don't know, in Florida, we don't really go by county, right? You'd have to verify, one, that people are actually searching by county for this folder structure to make sense. That would be one. 2 would be, I only like to build out location pages if they have a verified Google business profile in that location. It's a very common SEO thing, especially in home services, local businesses, law firms, to build out a ton of these different pages based on location, right? So like, for example, we audit prospects' websites all the time, and their freaking SEO agency was like, yeah, you're barred to work in Florida. You should have a city page for every single city in Florida. And there's hundreds of them, right? So we audit their website and they have hundreds of pages and it's like spun content. It's just very low quality, right? So, especially when we're talking about sprinkler and irrigation, they have to be in that general region in order to service that client anyways. Like, you wouldn't want to have, so I'm assuming that they're in 6 counties with 73 pages. I'm assuming that they can service all of those, right? Now, assuming that they are, so let's say that they have, and this is crazy. Like, I know that they don't have, like, to me, the city, it would be the verified Google business profile. So I know that they probably don't have 73 verified Google business profiles. So what you should do is you should whittle this down. You can leave these if you want, if they're driving traffic, whatever, but what you also want to build them as a proper website architecture. So, right. So like I said, let's say it is a sprinkler irrigation company with 6 verified locations in the state of Florida. So what you'd want to do, ideally, this is how we do it, is you set up the site.com/city that they're in, right? And then this city is targeted as the main keyword. So the main keyword would be like, and you do this times 6, right? So Miami, Boca, West Palm, etc. That location page is going to target the main umbrella keyword for the business. So whatever, if it's irrigation, sprinkler services, that's what that is. Now within that, what you'd want to do is you want to build out these sub-service pages, right, under the city. So sprinkler repair, well digging, whatever those look like for sprinkler companies, right? For personal injury, there's accident, there's slip and fall, there's Uber, there's trucking. We build out all these pages underneath that city. Now, again, when they have, we then multiply this for every market that they're in. So Boca, Miami, West Palm, all the cities that they're in would get all of those same practice area service pages just rewritten for that location. So that's how I would answer this, Mark. I apologize. This is a very, very difficult question for me to really dig into here.